inhale, long inhalations, long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together, start rubbing them together, and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Now let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Stop the practice. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. Lift the sternum up. And release the arms. Right hand on left knee and twist back. Chest open, shoulders pushed back. And come back, and then the same thing on the other side. Interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up and slightly back. And then release the arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you, walk forward and try and get the forehead, nose or chin as close to the floor as you can. Yep. Slowly walk back and then place both hands on either side of the right knee and then walk forward. And walk back, and then the same thing on the left side. And walk back. Now place your hand flat on the floor next to you, reach out with the other hand, open the chest, extend the sides. And the same thing on the other side. Extend the arm out, look up. And come back. Now extend both legs wide apart. Yeah. Roll the thighs in. Push the heels out. Place your hands on the floor and then walk forward. Yeah, sink down. Even try to get your belly button also closer to the floor. Push the knees down. Good. Walk the hands back. Now place both hands on either side of the right leg and walk forward. Nisha, don't bend your shoulders. Don't curve the shoulders. Bring the chest forward. Yeah. Good. Walk your hands back. Same thing on the other side. Yeah. And come back. Now bend your knees in, left leg in, bend the left leg in. Extend the left hand up and out to the side. Good. And then come up. And the same thing on the other side. So left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Extend the arms up and out to the side. Good. And come up. Now come on all fours. Hands on the floor, knees on the floor. And let's start the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. Stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Ready? Take your knees further back. Your knees are too close to your hands. Good. Now, bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor. Lift your knees up. Push your hips back. Lengthen the sides of the body. Press your hands down into the floor. And then try to straighten one leg, then the other leg. Gently walking in place. And then straighten both legs. Again, keep pushing the hips up and away. Push your quad muscles to the femur bones. And then push that bone back to the hamstrings. Good. Then inhale, bring the right leg forward in between, on the outside of the right hand. Left knee on the floor. Look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Now go back into your downward dog. And then bring the left leg forward on the outside of the left hand. Right knee on the floor. Look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. And come back. And then bring the right leg forward. Place the left knee on the floor, push the hips down, and rock from side to side. Yes, and then push that heel into the floor, extend the leg back. And come forward, and several times you're just coming forward and going back. Then come forward and go back. And once again, come forward. And then switch legs. Take the right leg back, left leg forward, knee on the floor, push the hips down, rock from side to side. Yep. And then push that heel into the floor and extend the leg back. And come forward and go back. Yeah, several times you're just coming forward and going back. Yeah, and then bring both legs forward. Bring the right leg forward also. Hang here. Allow the top of the head to face the floor. Arms dangling. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Let's start with the Surya Namaskars. Come to the front of your mat. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, place your fingertips on the floor. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. 2 more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Left side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Good. Go into your child's pose, relax, rest the forehead, knees wide apart, feet together. Rest. Okay, now come up and place a block under your head and grab a belt. And lie down in such a way that the head is just slightly lifted. So if you don't have enough blocks, then you can even fold something like a towel and elevate the head. We're looking at elevating the head, allowing the chin to fall forward closer to the chest. You should not have the sensation that the chin is lifted. Knees bent. Initially both knees bent. Do not straighten your legs. Don't straighten the legs. Good. Now right leg up. Straighten the right leg. Straight up using the belt. And at 90 degrees. So Simi, your leg is beyond 90 degrees. You have to Okay, switch legs. Left leg up, right leg down. Yeah. Rennie, try to straighten the leg more. Push the knee back. Everybody tighten the knee and then push it back. Tighten the quads, push them back. Now once again, right leg. And then straighten the left leg. Yeah. So here what will happen is one hip will tilt slightly up. Usually the right hip tends to tilt up slightly. So you want to push that hip down. You want to push that hip down on the floor to equalize and neutralize the hips. Good. Switch legs again. So left leg up. First right foot on the floor and then you're going to slowly extend the right foot out also. Stay. Again, see how the hip has the hip tilted up, the left hip especially, and you want to make sure you're pushing that left hip down away from your shoulder blades, not down into the floor, but down closer to the foot, so that both hips can be in one line. Ritika, straighten that right leg. Ritika? Your left leg is straight, but your right leg is bent. You have to straighten that right leg also. Both legs should be straight now. Yes. Good. Now release the belt and go into your downward dog. Turn around, go into your downward dog. Push the tailbone up. Roll the thighs in. Press the hands into the floor. And then tighten the entire lower body by first tightening the knees, rolling the quads in, engaging those muscles. And then step forward and stand up. Okay, so today's challenge posture is the Natrajasana. Okay, how many have done the Natrajasana before? Just hands, raise your hands. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, so most of you have done the Natrajasana. Just for those of you who have not done it before, you're basically going to grab the ankle from inside, take the hand up, and then keep lifting this arm up and go as far up as you can and balance. Yeah, so that's a Natrajasana. It's a very popular posture both in dance and yoga. So now we're going to build up to it. Even if you can do it right now, we're going to try to improve the posture by the end of the class. So I'm going to do a before-after photo. So right now, everybody go into Natrajasana on the right side. So you're going to hold the right foot up and go into Natrajasana. And I'm going to take a picture. Stay. Breathe. All right. Okay, come out. Okay, so in Natrajasana, we don't want you balancing against a wall also. It is a balancing posture. So, I mean, there are two components of it. One is balance, and then one is, of course, flexibility of the hip, of the quads. So to do it against a wall, you're not really doing the Natrajasana, so we're going to try to get away from the wall. But, of course, balance is more a matter of practice than anything else. Okay, so now once again, lie down. So we're going to build up to it by focusing on the hip and stretching the quads also. And Natrajasana is a small back bend also, so you have to have all of these components. You have to open up all of these aspects of your body to finally improve the Natrajasana. Okay, so you're going to lie down again and do Chatrus Padasana. So you're going to take a block under the tailbone. So you're lying down, and if you don't have a block, that's fine. You can just lift the hips up like you do in what we call the Chatrus Padasana or the Setu Bandhasana. So you're just lifting the hips up. Remember that the block should be lengthwise along the spine, not across the hip. Yeah, so Nisha, you had sent the picture where the block was across the hips. Make sure you change the block. Change the positioning of the block. Tejasvi, same with you. And then everybody relax the groin. Satya, take your feet further apart, away, away. Feet have to be away. Your knees should never be out your knees should either be in line with the ankles or a little bit inside the ankles. The moment your knees splay out, you know that there's a huge external rotation of your hip joint. So we need to combat that. So everybody, if your feet are on the outer edges of your mat, make sure that your knees are within the lines of the mat. Do not allow your knees to go out. Stay. Yeah, Satya, straighten that block under you. Satya, lift your hips up. Lift the hips up. Okay, now is the block falling? Allow it to fall. If it falls, allow it to fall. Because only then you'll be able to balance it. Lift the hips up again because it's still tilted. Now just to try, everybody lift your knees up, away from the floor, like the Vipreet Karani. Lift the heels, like the feet up. Balance on that block. Lift the feet up. Those of you who can balance. If you're unable to balance, you know that the block was not positioned well. They just try to straighten the legs more. Tighten the thighs. Tighten the knees. Yeah, good. Okay, bring the leg down. Bring both legs down and remove the block and come out. Come out of the posture. Good. Now, come into your downward dog. So turn around on your mat and come into the downward dog. Take the feet wide apart. Push the hips up. Simi, you have to take care of this to really push the tailbone up. Because right now your belly button and your hips are in the same line. You have to push the tailbone up. Now bring your feet together. Everybody bring your feet together. Bring the right leg forward in between the hands. And straighten both legs. Square the hips and straighten both legs. Stay here. Now you're opening the hamstrings. So stay here. Walk, like bring that belly button closer and closer to the abdomen. The belly button. Breathe. Exhale. Try and push that left heel down, although it doesn't have to be down, but you try to push to lengthen the back of the leg. Walk your hands forward. Walk the hands forward. Beyond the level of your foot, walk the hands forward. Those of you who can, go ahead and take the forehead and place it on the shin. Place the forehead on the shin. Yes, if the knee doesn't straighten, it'll be a little difficult. Maybe don't come out of the posture. Stay down. Otherwise, the muscles have to start all over again. After 3 minutes, if you come out of a posture, you have to start from minute 1 again. Good. Okay, now go back into your downward dog and bring the left leg forward between the hands and straighten both legs. You try to straighten both legs. Nidhi, in your case, you can take your blocks under the hand. Try to bring that belly button closer and closer to that thigh. Walk the hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Yeah, and then those of you who can, place your forehead on the shin. Good. Good. And go back into your downward dog. Go back into the downward dog. Good. Now bring the right leg forward in between the hands. Place the left knee on the floor. If you find that the floor is really hard, place something under that knee. And push the hip down, lift that leg up. Lift that leg up and hold it with your right hand. Stretch the quads. Yeah, push the hips down. Keep pushing the hips down. Reni with the other hand, yeah, and push the hip down. Simi, open the chest, push the hip down. Good, release. Now the same thing on the other side. So take the right leg back, left leg forward. Push that hip down. Take the left foot up, right foot up and hold it with the left hand and push that hip down. You must feel that stretch on the quads. You must feel that. Chest open. Good. And again, go into your downward dog. Stretch the back of the legs, go back into your downward dog. Push that tailbone up. Push it up. Push it up. Okay. And then bring the knees to the floor. And then take your mat closer to the wall. So the short edge of the mat is on the wall. couch also. You could use anything. Basically, we're going to lift the leg up and place it on something, against the wall or on a chair or anything. So you can find whatever you have and try to make do. Now come into your Uttanasana. Nidhi, you're going to use your blocks. Everybody else, hands, fingertips on the floor, and come into your Uttanasana. Thighs rolled in, thighs tight. Simi, take the hands away from the feet. Yes, yes. So those of you who were in class yesterday, you guys are going to go a little bit more than you did yesterday. So bring those arms into the shoulder sockets and come closer and closer to the floor. Bring the chest closer. Bring the chest closer. Yes. Good, Nidhi. Good. Simi, lean back on your heels. Good. And then everybody lift the right leg up and place it on the wall. Straight on the wall. Push that heel out. Roll that thigh in. Ekpada Uttanasana. Square the hip. That will be everybody's problem. Squaring the hip will be everybody's problem. So you want to keep the leg, the foot at the same height as your heel, as your hip. Yeah, Smriti, take the foot up, further up. Try to find stability. Hold it, guys, hold. Hold for a long time. Yes. If you hold only, then it's going to, it's going to change the body. Okay, same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, take the left leg. Yeah. Yes. Good. Okay, come up. Come up. Does everybody have a stool or a chair? Who doesn't have, raise your hands. Okay. All right. Those of you who have, go get it. And those of you who don't have, you're going to continue with what we've just done. You're going to do Ekpada Uttanasana. Those of you who have a stool or a chair, you're going to extend your upper body forward like this into Warrior 3. Take the appropriate distance. Push the right foot into the wall and come into a T with your body. So you're stretching the lower body, stretching the upper body. For Natrajasana, you need very long sides, stretched out sides. Yeah. Yes. Good. Right? Take the leg down slightly. Leg slightly down. Yes. Roll the thighs in. Everybody, the toes should point down. Okay, the toes have to point down. The thigh has to roll down. Nisha, lift that leg further up. Further up. Yes, roll that thigh in. Good. Come down. Come down. Same thing with the other leg, left leg. Extend. Extend. Push that heel into the wall. Ms. Rishi, roll that thigh down, toes down. Yeah, come out. Come out. Okay. Now those of you who have a chair will turn it around and or like stool, whatever, you're going to turn it around. Those of you who don't have, you're going to come into your downward dog with the heel on the wall. Okay. Those of you who have something, so you have these two options. Okay. So those of you who have something will do this. I'm just going to do this because the chair is very hard, so I want to put something here. And I want to take this right leg up on the wall and keep trying to push it up the wall. So I'm squaring my hips, my back is straight, and I'm pushing that leg up the wall. Yeah? Those of you who don't have something, so Nisha, if you guys don't have enough equipment, this is what you guys do. Those of you who don't have a wall, your heels are up on the wall, and then you take the right leg up and you keep climbing up. Keep climbing up. Yeah, so you're doing basically the same thing, opening the hip, opening the hamstrings. Some of you have this and some of you don't, so whichever variation you want, go ahead and do that. Both help to build up to Natrajasana. Yeah, and the longer you hold, the better it is. Yes. Yes. Okay, come down, come down. Is this for, how many of you are doing this variation for the first time? Raise your hands. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine, see this is actually very important for advanced asanas like Hanuman Asana also. Now if you just come close and watch once, your hips have to be squared. Okay, so what is happening for most of you is this. I'm going to do it on the left side right now. This is what you're doing. Yeah? So now, but this is not what I want. I want you to go further. Okay? So you will have to, if to go further up, see my knee is not in line with the hip right now. Yeah? I mean it's not here, it's further up. So to do that, if you have to place your elbows on the chair and then go further up, go ahead and do that. Yeah, but you need to stretch. You feel a stretch on the opposite thigh, also, hamstrings also, and you try to keep the hips squared. Like I'm not going out like this. You know, my hips are squared. My hip is coming down. Yeah, so you try to ride that knee up, further up. So even if you're just doing the downward dog against the wall, you try to push that knee up. Do not be satisfied with just this knee here. You have to push it up, get the groin closer to the wall. So they just be for you, because you're using the wall, you have to climb that knee up. Yeah? So let's try. Everybody, let's try this. Stay in this posture. The more uncomfortable it is while you're in the posture, the better it feels when you come out of the posture. Come on, stay, stay. Okay, come down. And then the same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, Sachin, if you keep your toes pointed up to the ceiling, lay that foot down on, now try to go further up. Try to go further up. Good. Very nice. Yes, Rennie, that's very good. Very nice. Yeah. Good. Yeah, Smriti, Nisha, Stuti, very nice. Very good. Good, good. Okay, come up. Come up. So now all of you will use support. Okay, so because we've opened up and there has, we've opened up the hip joint, I want you to do the same thing but like Natrajasana. I'm going to hold the chair and I'm going to grab the ankle from the inside and I'm going to try to lift up as much as I can. So holding this, eventually we won't be using this at the end when I take the after picture. But right now, hold this chair or like stool or whatever and lift this leg up. Show me how much there has an opening has been. There has been. So Nidhi, turn to the side so I can see the side profile. Yeah. You have balance. You'll be Mrs. Rishi from the inside. Hold that foot from the inside. Everybody, the foot should be held from the inside. Yes. Okay. Fine, fine, yeah. Since you don't have to worry about balance, you should try to lift that leg up high. Yeah, try your best, try your best. If you have someone holding you, that's even better. Then both of you are doing the asana together. Great. Yeah, Ritika, look forward, lift that knee up, lift that knee up. Yeah, okay, everybody do it on the other side also. Yeah, yes, that's good. Yeah, okay, come down. See, one thing in Natrajasana is that yes, it's this arm which is lifting up, right? But it's not just the arm. It is also the thighs which are opening up. So it's a lot of the core that's lifting up. So it's not just the arm. So a lot of you, what's happening is you're here. Yeah? So by the way, Nisha, you have improved. You're here now. Before you were like here. Now today I saw that you're here. That's very good. So to go from here to here requires you to think about the core strength. It's that the leg is lifting up on its own. The leg is dragging this arm back. It is not the arm that's lifting the leg. Yeah? So you have to press this foot into the arm, into the hand, and then allow that opening to happen. And also a lot of you are holding the shoulders in like this, like Ritika, your shoulders are in and then you're trying to lift. You have to open the shoulders up and again lift up. The entire upper body is stretched, it's open. Okay? We're going to do it once again. This time if you're using a chair, use the seat of the chair. Place your hand on the seat of the chair and then lift up. Then you lift up. Yeah, and keep coming forward. It's okay if your upper body comes forward, but lift that leg up. Allow the core strength to lift that left leg up. Try, again try. Yes. Yeah, much better, Ritika. Very good. Good, Simi. Awesome. Nice, nice. Okay, this is what, yeah, this is very nice. Very good. Good. Everybody has done a good job. Let's do it on the other side also. Yeah. And I'm going to take a picture of this because really your everybody's chests are open. You're really using your core. Really push that core up. Hold it. Hold. Okay, come down. Okay, so one more thing is that if you have, does anyone feel that you're opening up more than in the beginning of the session? Yeah, okay. So, because I got a message from somebody in the morning that, today's posture is like impossible to get into. Yes, if you don't practice yoga, number one, it's going to be impossible to get into. Also, if you practice yoga, it's while you're doing this, while you're opening up the hip, like if I tell you guys right now to do Hanuman Asana, it'll be a lot easier for you guys. Hanuman Asana is the splits, okay? So when you build up to asanas, like when I say, okay, practice Natrajasana today, practice like elbow balance today, it's not just for that particular asana. It's like so many more things are happening to the body. And that's why yoga is a process. Okay? So even if you're not able to get to Natarajasana like you would want to today, there has been so many other changes in the body that it is worthwhile to go through a whole class and even then not be able to do the final posture. Okay? Does that make sense? Give me like a thumbs up if it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so just to, because you guys have been practicing for so long and there is a certain level of like intellect, I need you guys to understand that there's no yoga class which is useless, there is no workshop which is useless because you may not get to the final posture, but there's so much change that happens in the body, okay? So let's see how the Natrajasana looks in the end. But before that, I want to do one more thing, and then we'll do the final posture. Okay. So now remove everything from your mat, and bring the mat back to the center. Yeah. And then if you have a bolster, take a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can take a block. Take a block. And I'll show you how to do the posture with both things. We've done it before. Basically, we're doing the Kapotasana now. The basic version of the Kapotasana. Yeah. So for those of you who have like bolsters or like strong enough pillows, you will take the right foot. I'm doing the left right now, but you'll take the right foot and place it on top of this, and then extend the leg out. For those of you who don't have a bolster or like a high enough thing, you will take your block. You'll do the Kapotasana on the floor, but use a block to give your under the hip, under the sit bone, and just stay here. So both ways you have to focus on the leg which is extended out. You have to bring that hip forward. Bring that hip forward and keep the chest open. Yeah, and you can probably see how every single asana that we've done today is connected to the Natrajasana. So this is Kapotasana. The way it's connected is that it is helping you to open your chest. It is pushing the groin down. It's opening the hip, the thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Yeah. And then those of you who are using blocks, remove the blocks and sit down. In fact, if you're using a bolster also, go ahead and sit flat down on the floor without any props. Yeah. Push that left thigh down. Roll that in and push it down. Even if it brings the right side up, even then you push the hip down. Yeah, good. Now switch legs. So the first variation is the one with the prop. So either you use a bolster or you use your block. Yeah. Yeah, Monica, push the knee further back. That right knee, yeah, so that you can descend that right thigh down. Roll that right thigh in, everybody. Seriously, your abdomen is sleeping, your core is sleeping. Imagine that you have to lift that stomach away from your upper body, from your thigh. Lift that stomach away. You're just lifting your chest away, not the abdomen. Push that groin forward. As you push that lumbar back. The spine, the lower spine, push it back. Everybody remove your props and sit down on the floor. Yeah. Bring that right thigh down. That right hip bone, bring it forward. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And release. Once let's do the Konasana before we do the final Natrajasana. Walk the hands forward. Those of you who can walk the hands forward, go ahead and bring the abdomen as close to the feet as you can. Yeah, come out. Okay, now let's try the final Natrajasana. Stand up, and we're going to start from the right side, and just using everything that you have learned. Prepare yourself, no props, nothing. No props, nothing. Okay, let's begin on the right side. Everybody start. Okay, on the other side. Ritika, hold the foot from the inside, not the outside. Mrs. Rishi, that you're internally rotating your shoulder. Externally rotate it. Your shoulder is moving into your body, not, yes, that's outward rotation. Yes. Again, hold. Yeah. And come out. Come out. Okay, and come close because I need to explain internal and external rotation because I still see a lot of you trying to hold like this. How is the chest opened up? Okay, the chest is always going to open up like this. The chest will never open up like this. So no matter how much I'm holding and somebody's trying to pull, it's never going to open. Yeah, so you have to keep the arm open. It has to be like this. If you're holding like this, your shoulders will never open. See the difference. When you have to roll the shoulders back, you will, the hand is going to face up. When you do this, your shoulders will never open. Okay, so many of you are holding this leg like this. I mean, like this. No matter how much you go up, you'll still just keep coming down and down. Whereas if you do this, you'll be able to open up. Okay, it is again, like be mindful of it. This is an open shoulder. This is a closed shoulder. Now everybody is going to do this again with an open shoulder. Okay, and please go through this concept again because there should not be any confusion about this. What an open shoulder is, what an external rotation is, what an internal rotation and closed shoulder is. Yes. Okay, let's try it again now. Open that shoulder and go into your Natrajasana again. Yes. Yes, much better. Very nice. Good, very good guys, very nice. Okay, come out and let's do it on the other side now. Okay, Ritika, extend the arm out like this. No, fingers facing up. Okay, now take it back with the fingers still facing up. Now hold. Yes, no, hold it like this. Keep hold, yes, and put the foot inside. No. It has to open. That arm has to open. Yes, everybody come down. Come down. Good. Good. Do you feel more of a balance? Who feels more of a balance? Give me a thumbs up. More openness? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, I'm tempted to ask you guys to get into Hanuman Asana. Who wants to try? Just try the Hanuman Asana just to see how much. Yeah, go ahead and try Hanuman Asana. Let's see how much you can open up. Hanuman Asana are the splits. So you're going to basically take one leg back, one leg forward, and try and come down. Yeah. Just try your best. Try your best. Yeah. Miss Rishi, that leg which is forward, take the toes up. Yeah, like that. Because here also the hips have to be squared. Good, Ritika. Nice. Very nice, guys. Good. Everybody is doing really well. Okay, other side now. Other side, Hanuman Asana. Okay, I'm going to take a picture. Go to your maximum. Yep, and come out. Come out. Good. Did that Hanuman Asana is again an advanced posture. I don't expect that those of you who weren't able to do it before are magically able to do it now. But I do expect that there's an ease in the posture. You know, there's an ease in pushing the heel out. There's an ease in like getting lower, closer to the floor. So that's what we were expecting. Okay? Alright, now I want to straighten the back also. Hanuman Asana and Natrajasana. These are both also back bends. Okay, so you have to be very careful about how the back, you have to be careful about relaxing the spine once you're done with practicing the Natrajasana. So lie down, and the easiest way to relax the spine is to place the right foot on the left knee and bring this knee in close to the chest. So let's go ahead and do that. And you will know that you're completely relaxed in this asana because your abdomen will start to relax more. Yeah, your abdomen will relax, and the stretch which you may experience on the back or on the thighs will also start to ease off. Now release, and the same thing on the other side. Yeah, and then you can also know which side is more flexible, because that side you'll be able to easily bring that leg up. And come out. Okay, now go into your Shavasana. Relax. Relax in the Shavasana. Get comfortable, relax. Now gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Then turn to the right and get comfortable on the right side. And then bring yourself up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. Okay, before we end, I'm going to explain the difference. I'm going to unmute you guys, and once again, we're going to go through open shoulder and closed shoulder. Okay, let me just